Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing me with the same makeup and same shirt, it's because I'm trying to pre-record. My weeks have gotten busier and busier and busier, and so today I wanted to do my September favorites. I have quite a few things that I've tried that are new and that I've loved, and some things that I've used to use and I have re-fallen in love with them, so I just thought I would share them with you guys because these have been going on my face non-stop. So let's get started. So I guess I should start off with the skin. I have been really loving my MAC Prep and Prime Corrector. You guys know that I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my skin, and so I do have to color correct in order for my foundation to look super bomb. And I do rotate between this one and my LA Girl one, but I stopped using this one for a little while, and then now that I've been wearing makeup for longer periods of time, I find that this one stays on longer, because with the LA Girl one I feel like after 4 hours you can start to see my hyperpigmentation peek through my foundation, but with this one it doesn't. And it's a good price. I am on the hunt for another color corrector just so that I can alternate. I always like using new things, but for now this has been my go-to. I have been using this every single time I wear makeup and I absolutely love it, and it doesn't make me break out. A lot of MAC products do make me break out, but this is one that doesn't. A new foundation that I have been raving about, I have a review on the foundation, I will leave the link down below, is the Nars All Day Luminous foundation. This foundation is amazing. I'm not going to touch too much on it because I want you guys to go see the video, but I absolutely love it. I love the coverage, I love the coloring. It's the closest color I have ever found in my foundation color ever, and I just really like it. That's all I'm going to say. Next, I have two concealers that I love individually, but at one point, I want to say it was around last year in the summer, I started using them together, and it is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer and the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I started to use these together and I loved the way that they looked combined, and I don't know why I stopped using it. They look amazing under the eyes. It's just like this one gives me more coverage, but then this one brightens up the perfect amount. I don't know, this just, it's like the bomb mixture. I love it. I'm never gonna stop using it. I hope I never stop using these two in conjunction ever again, because I haven't had like a concealer that wows me on its own. I always mix and match, but these two together are amazing. If you have any concealer recommendations, please leave them down below. I would love to try new concealers. And yeah, these are my jam. The next face product is actually pretty new to me. It's the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Bronzer. Is that what it's called? It's a bronzer from the Sephora brand, and I use the shade Deep 60, and it's just so good. Like, I was not expecting this to be as good as it is, but I freaking love it. It's not super matte. It has kind of like a sheen. It doesn't have a shimmer or sparkles, but it definitely has a sheen, and I just love the way it applies on top of my contour. I love the way that it like bronzes my face. I feel like this one is gonna be my new high-end favorite bronzer. I'm like obsessed with this. I have not put it down since I purchased it, and it's just flipping amazing. Everything in this video is amazing because that's why it's in my favorites video. The next face product, which I forgot to put on, so I'm just gonna spritz on. Alright, the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Me and my husband share a car, so sometimes I have to go take him to work, meaning I have to get up earlier, and that means that I have to apply my makeup on earlier and then go to work. So in order for my makeup to stay longer, I've been using this non-stop, and I've always loved this, but I've never actually put it to the complete test because I don't go out that often and stay out like all night or for long periods of times. But this right here really does make my makeup stay on longer. I find that my blush and bronzer stay put, and I don't know, this just been so good, and I'm glad that I tried it out. I'm glad that I now know for sure that this does make my makeup stay on longer. Oh, by the way, I definitely recommend you buying the full size, because this travel size is about $16 and you get 1 fluid ounce, and then the bigger bottle is $30 and you get 4 fluid ounces. So I feel like it's not worth buying the small one unless you just want to try it. It's definitely worth just buying the big bottle because it'll last you longer and it's cheaper. Now onto the eyes. This was already in one of my favorites, but it's literally the palette that I've been using for about 2 months straight. I have not put this palette down. I feel like it just has all the colors that I need from a day-to-day basis, even when I want to do something more dramatic. and it is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. She just killed it with this palette. We have so many people coming into Sephora looking for this palette, and it is sold out everywhere. I'm so glad that I'm such a fiend and I bought it like the same week that it came out. It's just amazing. I kid you not, I have not used any other palette like at all. I think I've used 2 other Makeup Geek single shadows, but other than that, it's been this palette. Even when I want simple looks, it's this palette. When I want more dramatic looks, it's this palette. If you have not grabbed this palette, I suggest you do. I feel like palettes are not my thing. I have a bunch of palettes, not a whole lot. I have like 5 other palettes aside from this one, and I can count with my hands the amount of times that I have used those palettes. I can complete a whole look with this one. With other ones I have to mix and match. This has just been sent from heaven. It's just amazing. I love it. I highly recommend it. You need to get yourself this freaking palette because it's bomb. When it comes to lashes, I am not a lash person. Maybe I will become a lash person the more that I grow into this makeup world, but I'm very into natural lashes, and you guys know that I always use the Ardell Demi Wispies, but the Salon Perfect 615 lashes are amazing. They are so beautiful. I never thought that I would like lashes like this, but I actually didn't even buy them for myself. So I bought a pack of these lashes because I was doing a wedding last month, and so I thought they would be really pretty for the bridesmaids because it's nothing too dramatic. And I ended up having like 2 left over, and I used a pair for the wedding and I fell in love, and I used them today, and I love these lashes so much. They're just so pretty. For mascara, dude, you guys know that I really am a fan of the Tarte Camera Lashes. That's one of my favorite high-end mascaras of all time. And for drugstore, my favorite mascara is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. But I bought this mascara. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I bought it about a month ago, and it was just sitting in my drawer. So I picked this bad boy up one day when I was getting ready for work, and holy moly, this makes me look like I'm wearing false lashes. It is amazing. The best mascara I have ever tried in my life. I feel like it's better than the Roller Lash Mascara, than the Better Than Sex Mascara, than the Tarte Camera Lashes Mascara. This is my favorite mascara of all time. I stopped using it for one day, and I tried out the Lash Sensational Mascara, and I mixed it with the L'Oreal Telescopic, and I hated my lashes. I just wanted to grab this one. I didn't like how my lashes looked with the other one, and that's how I knew that this is my favorite mascara of all time. Hello son, how are you? It's back. It's back. So you guys know that my brows really suck, but for my no makeup days, I have fallen in love with the NYX brow mascara, tinted brow mascara. I actually decided to use this because Mariah Leonard here on YouTube really likes this, and even though she has full brows, I feel like it makes a difference when she puts this on. So I bought it and I fell in love with it. It just adds a little something more to my brows. Alright, now for lips. You guys know that my favorite lipstick of all time is Shea by Colourpop, and I also love the lip liner. But I have been wearing another lip combo lately, and it is Colourpop Grunge Lippy Pencil, and I've been mixing it with the Sephora Lip Stain in Marvelous Mauve. This is a dupe for Stila Patina and Kat Von D Lolita, but I find that this one is better because Kat Von D liquid lipsticks tend to go on patch and you have to layer them on. Then the Stila ones tend to be too drying and then they just crumble off my lips, and this one is just a perfect liquid lipstick formula. I feel like these are very underrated, and I apply a little bit of this one on the center of my lips, and then I outline with this one. Alright, now for brushes. I have 3 brushes that I've really been loving this month, and I have not been able to put them down. I literally use it every single time I do my makeup. And the first brush is a foundation brush, and it is this one from Best Taupe Brushes. I always talk about these brushes because I got them in a set on Amazon, and this one is just so perfect for my foundation. It's not quite flat, it's like a domed kabuki brush, and it just applies my foundation beautifully. There's not a lot to say except for this foundation is pretty amazing. The next brush is a Sephora collection brush, and this is the brush that I've been using with the Sephora bronzer, and I use this brush in general for bronzing, and it's pretty amazing. I like that it's fluffy but it's tapered so that it can give you kind of like a contour at the same time while you're bronzing. So I definitely recommend picking up a brush similar to this or this brush. Another brush that's been my favorite is this e.l.f. Kabuki brush. I love this brush to like apply my face powder or to blend out my contour. I just really like the way this works. It's a pretty amazing brush. I wouldn't use it for contouring because it's so big, but for blending it's pretty amazing. I wasn't expecting much when I started to play around with this, but it has easily become one of my favorite brushes. My last favorite is not a makeup product, it is a hair product, and it is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Marafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask with African Rock Fig and Baobab oil. This is such an amazing deep conditioning mask. I love it so much. I think it's my favorite one of all time. I've tried like 2 other ones in the past, so I can't really say that it's gonna be my favorite in the future, but for right now this has been the best that I personally tried. I put this on for 10 minutes in the shower and it literally keeps my hair feeling like silk. Even as I'm washing it out, my hair feels so hydrated and so smooth and so soft. I've never found a product that has done that to my hair before. It shocked me, it surprised me, and this is so amazing. I love it so much. Now for September and August, I only have one flop. I had another flop, but I ended up returning it, and it was the Makeup Forever foundation, the stick foundation. I hated it. I hate how it wore. Like when you first apply it, it looks amazing, but as you go on, by my 3rd hour it was like getting patchy in certain areas. It just looked really bad, and I did try it with other primers and I was not having it. It was really horrible. I feel like don't waste your money on it. There's better foundations. I know everyone raves about it, but I personally didn't like it. That's just me. Another flop is this e.l.f. beauty sponge. If you ever see anyone say this is good, it is a lie. This literally soaks up all the freaking foundation that you have on your hand, and even if you apply the foundation on your skin to not waste so much product, this still soaks it all up. Look at it, it's all in there. It's just horrible, and I really had high hopes for it because when I wet it, it was really spongy like the beauty blender. It wasn't as hard, it was really soft and bouncy. I really liked it. I really liked the way that it felt, but when I applied my foundation, this was just like a no-go. I'm gonna try it for baking maybe, but for foundation, it's don't bother. It's horrible. Actually, that's it. I think I'm done. I am done. Those are my September favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are loving some products in September that I didn't mention, please let me know down below. Like I always say, I love trying new things, and sometimes I don't initially always gravitate towards certain products, so when you guys let me know something or DM me about a product, I try it, and I love experiencing new things. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.